100 hours is all I have in order to take this crappy squad and turn it into one of the best teams in the game. Now, if you guys are new here, consider subscribing, drop a like, and let's go ahead and get right into the video. As we do with every single one of these videos, we took a look at the team to start things off. Wasn't great, but we do have starter packs. So in these packs, some of them will contain players such as this 90 overall Will Shields. For example, the NFL Honor Pack gives us a whole bunch of players, but we could choose one of them to fully upgrade to a 94 overall. One of the newer starter players that we ended up getting was this 87 TJ Watt that we can fully upgrade. In the NFL Combine Welcome Pack, we did get an 86 overall quarterback, and then would follow that up with the Super Bowl players that we've been getting for like the last two of these build challenges. Now, ending off the starter packs, we would open up our one coin B&D player, and it's a 91 Garrett Williams cornerback. Whenever we were finished with all those starter welcome packs, we would end up being an 83 overall. It doesn't look great, but at least we have some players. Of course, the first challenges that I want to go ahead and get into are the training camp challenges. They give you coins. They're not too hard to do. Honestly, very easy and fast, and literally takes like 10 minutes to complete. Like I said though, we would get a whole bunch of packs, and a lot of these are just going to contain players that we can put on our team, such as this one. Not really anything crazy, but again, filler players. However, in this red zone pack, we would get some really solid players like this 92 overall end. This pull right here was pretty crazy as well, a 95 overall Tyler Linderbaum center. Now, this gives us options whenever we do team captains, because I usually do Jeff Saturday, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and explain that to you guys. I'll just explain it whenever it comes up. However, here we went to the auction house to grab some players who had specific promos they went along to. Now, the reason for that is because, as you can see right here, like the NFL Combine, you would need two of the same promo players in order to complete all these challenges. So like whenever we're doing solo battles or solo challenges and we just have all of these players in our lineup, we're just gonna get a whole bunch of rewards. Just trust me on this. Speaking of the challenges, now it's time to do them. Getting into the NFL honors for our first one. Then we would follow that up with the Super Bowl challenges next. Again, these weren't too bad to complete, and it didn't take that much time, so I'm very pleased with that. Boom, in only a matter of seconds, as you guys can see, we have completed everything. Now, with completing everything, we would get 9 unopened packs to go ahead and open up for the video. Right here, we got a 90 center. We would go ahead and sell that. Another 90 right outside linebacker. And then for our second B&D Fantasy Season 6 player, we ended up choosing middle linebacker Luke Kuechly to try to fully upgrade. And taking a look at the team right after that, we are an 87 overall. It already looks a lot better from whenever we started, of course, because that was just a 78 overall base squad. The Super Bowl player Trent Williams was the one that I ended up choosing to fully upgrade. Right now he's a 92, but eventually he will be a 93 overall. The NFL honors player that I chose was the Saquon Barkley, get him all the way up to a 94 overall. I just wanted a different one from the last video. Finally, we would start upgrading our first Season 6 player, this one being Will Shields. Eventually, we will get him up to a 97 overall as well, but that was basically it for day number 1. For the second day, we would look at the field pass challenges to start things off. I was thinking we're going to go ahead and do a lot of solo battles for today. Just be very boring. No challenges, no nothing like that. Plus, we're going to get a whole bunch of rewards if we just do this. Put them all on rookie. I know, it's absolutely painful whenever I do solo battles, but I just have to every single time in order to maximize our rewards and our coins. So yeah, these next couple of hours, we're going to be absolutely brutal. We did have a good amount of packs to open up after completing all of that, so all of our hard work did not go for nothing. With our first player we got was this 90 overall Alec Pierce wide receiver. Followed that up with a 93 overall free safety Malik Hooker. I was very excited pulling this card. Another 90 overall receiver Rondale Moore. This 91 plus overall B&D Team of the Year player only gave us Nick Herbig. So that was kind of a letdown. I was hoping for a big plus, but next up, speaking about pluses, we end up getting a 90 overall George Kittle, the people's tight end. Our third season 6 player I would end up choosing is this Devin Hester wide receiver card. Again, he's a 90, but we're going to try to fully upgrade him by the end of this video. On the subject of upgrading players, we would start on Luke Kuechly. We ended up getting him all the way up to a 96, but of course, we're going to get him up to a 97 eventually. If you guys have been watching, you know for my team captains, I always choose Mike Tolbert to fully upgrade first, so that's exactly what we're doing. And then I choose the Jeff Saturday, but again, Tyler Linderbaum, we already got him at center, so this next team captain, I don't know who it's going to be. But if we take a quick look at the team at the end of day number 2, we are an 89 on the offensive side of the ball. I was kind of happy with how everything was going. Defensively, I felt like we were honestly doing a little bit better than the offensive side, and usually I feel like it's the offensive side that does really good in these challenges that I do. Day number 3 saw us redeeming these TJ Watt Team of the Year upgrade tokens. Now with the tokens, we were able to upgrade them up to a 91 overall, but eventually we're going to try to fully upgrade this card because that'll be one less position to spend on for our spending spree. We did enough solo battles the last day to where I wanted to do challenges, and first up was the Team of the Year so we can get some more upgrade tokens. Then I wanted to go over to the NFL Combine because we were fully able to complete this. In the last video, I think we were only able to complete the first half, but like I said, hopped into these challenges, honestly didn't take that long. Boom, we also got 9 unopened packs to go ahead and open up, and these were pretty good packs as well. Being the first card that we ended up getting was this 90 overall Kool-Aid McKinstry cornerback. And just take a look at this pull. We got a 96 overall Harrison Smith strong safety out of an 85 Genkai Force player pack. Now that is crazy, and that wasn't the end of our crazy pulls because we would get this 93 Quinshawn Judkins card. Absolutely amazing pull. Followed that up with another 93, this one being Will Johnson. We were kind of getting plussy, but this one was only a 91 Puka, which is still an upgrade for us, so I'm not going to complain. But take a look at this right here. Our 95 combine player that they ended up giving us was halfback CJ Spiller, so you kind of know what that means if you've been paying attention to the video. This gave us an issue because Saquon was our guy that we ended up fully upgrading, but since we got a 95, we can kind of take the upgrades off of him and fully upgrade another NFL honor player, and that player I ended up choosing was Patrick Surtain, so we ended up doing the same card we did in the last video. Yeah, it's kind of boring, but we ended up getting a 95 halfback, so can we really complain? I'm a bit of a gambling man, and we did have 33,000 training, so I went ahead, did some rerolls, and I was kind of happy that I did this because we got a 93 Ashton Genty, which we would end up selling for like 130k coins, so that adds to the coin count. This pained me though because we did have some more of these field pass challenges that I hadn't fully completed, and those NFL challenges that we did before didn't take that long, so I went ahead, did some more of these solo battles. I know it sucks, I actually hated it. It's the worst thing ever, but we just have to do them in this challenge. Started our final day off with some of the rewards we got from completing those solo battles, and just take a look at my reaction.
Oh shit! Oh, what?
Yeah, that 94 Bryce Young was pretty clutch. I was deciding, should I sell him or should I quick sell him? And I ended up quick selling him. Now, don't get mad. I will show you why. But let's go ahead and focus on our 95 overall Super Bowl player that I could end up choosing. And I got a lot of options. I thought about tight end. I thought about cornerback. I thought about receiver. But I ended up going with left end George Karlaftis. Now, let me know, did I make the right decision right here? Getting off of that, it's time for me to fully upgrade our Devin Hester, and we would end up getting him to a 95 overall. And we're going to try to get him a little bit higher, but I don't know if we can do that. The second team captain that I ended up choosing was Gerald McCoy, and I think this is the first time I've ever chosen him in one of these type of challenge videos. So you may have been asking yourself, why did you quick sell the Bryce Young? Well, it's because I didn't know that you could fully upgrade this Ben Kurt card with training, so that's exactly what I would end up doing, and I ended up getting him up to a 94 overall as well, but we could move him up to a 95 and a 96. However, it's time for us to do the last set of challenges that I have for the video, and it's the Legend Challenges absolutely brutal challenges to do. I've done it so many times now, but I wasn't gonna do all of them because in the last videos I kind of needed it, but this time I don't really need all of the players. I just need a couple of the 95s and the 94s. So boom, it still took a couple hours to complete. Just turned on some YouTube videos to watch in the background. Now with the tokens, we would put them into the 93 to 95 legend sets, and that would give us 4 of the 93 to 95s and then 1 of the 90 to 92. With our first 95, we would get right tackle Forrest Gregg, which it was a position we were lacking. Our second 95 was middle linebacker Levon Kirkland. Next up, we went with a 94 Vontae Davis cornerback, and finally we went with tight end Vernon Davis 94 as well. Our only one of the 91s was this Anthony McFarland, which we didn't really need at the end. Now it's time for the shopping spree. This is my favorite part of the video. I don't know about you guys, but I get to spend all of the coins that I've been saving up on positions that we need. First up was this left guard, 93 overall, Quentin Nelson. Was very excited to spend my coins on that. Then we got 95 version of the Nick Herbig card. Followed that up with a wide receiver. This one, Jawan Jennings, a 94 overall. Plus, we were running the 49ers theme team, so we get extra credit on that. Now we got a 94 Terry McLaurin wide receiver. Had to help out the D-line again with another 94, this time Javon Hargrave. To finally finish things up, we would end up getting 95 overall Bruce Smith. And as you can see, we are a 94 overall team, and this is what the offense was looking like. We did a lot better, especially with our receiving core, our halfback, our quarterback. Our offensive line is very good, running the 49ers theme team, so we did get some boosts there. Defensively, again, the best defense that I have made so far this year in MUT whenever we're doing one of these challenges. But yeah, this defense was, I think it's honestly better than the offensive side of the ball. Now that looks like it's gonna end up doing it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you're new here, consider subscribing, drop a like again, and I will be quick selling all of these players and then rolling packs on stream. So if you want to come check me out on Twitch, here it is. Go check it out. It's Taunt HDZ. My link will be in the description down below. That's gonna end up doing it. Now if you want to go see another one of these type of videos, then go check out my last one where I built a team in only 48 hours. Also, shout out to the members.